Hello friends, I am down in Woody Creek amongst the woody creatures this morning. Really excited for a fly fishing expedition with Aspen Outfitting Company. The Hollinger family has been putting people into the great outdoors here in the Roaring Fork Valley for the better part of 50 years. We are surrounded here by gold medal water, and if you have ever watched the Olympics, which I know you have been, you know that gold medals are good, so we're gonna find out what that's all about. So we're gonna go out, we're gonna catch some fish. We've got ospreys tweeting in the background. It's gonna be a great day. Jarrod, super excited to be here today, but to start, I want to know a bit about your history.
Okay.
Tell me about Aspen Outfitting, this business, and how you got involved.
So Aspen Outfitting was founded by my dad in 1969. He was a young man at the time, and Aspen was a different town, but he loved being outside and wanted to share that with people. So he started the company and ran it until 2012 when I bought it from him, and we've kept the same kind of feeling, that old Aspen outdoor feel to it, and still a family business.
We're gonna go fishing today.
Yeah.
How important is actually catching fish? Is it about catching the fish? Is it more about just getting people outside and enjoying Aspen and enjoying the nature that we're surrounded by?
Absolutely. So we're so lucky in Aspen. We've got such beautiful surroundings here. And the Roaring Fork River, where we're going to fish today, is designated as gold medal water. So it's some of the best trout habitat in Colorado and some of the best in the lower 48. So we're really lucky to have that. The fishing's very good. But as you said, it's about getting outside. We always say that fly fishing is kind of an excuse to go stand in the river, and that trout don't live in ugly places. So yeah, it's a beautiful part of the valley that you wouldn't see otherwise, and catching fish is kind of icing on the cake.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Zen type deal. I'm very much ready to not catch fish. I'm excited to spend the day with you outside, walking around in the river, see some new things. I'm pretty sure I'll catch a tree. That's definitely an option.
Distinct possibility.
I do see something on your shop here. Are we going to catch one of those?
So that was the last hammerhead caught out of the Roaring Fork River. They don't exist here anymore. So no, we probably won't see any hammerheads out there today, but you never know. There's a couple really obvious obstructions, right? Like the big dry rocks. But then if you look, there's some under the water as well.
You get the little ripples.
Yeah, kicking up those little ripples and kind of making those eddies. That's what we're looking for.
Okay.
So get your feet comfortable underneath you there. You're in a pretty good spot. Because everybody asks, they're like, is it in the wrist? Is it, more shoulder? It's really kind of the elbow and the forearm that does a lot of the work. Bring your arm up nice and high. And then basically you're just kind of a chopping motion across. Now stop feeling.
First cast, baby! Oh! Tell me you got that. Dude, that was amazing!
I didn't prep you nearly enough for that.
I don't know how to catch it.
You had no idea what to do.
I should have stopped. You gotta let him fight a little bit.
Yeah, you do for sure.
All right, my bad.
That was
dude. That was all right.
That's a good start. Almost directly across. There. See how it kind of rolls over? That's where we're looking for. Right on that slower water line, just inside the fast. Try and do that same thing again. That was perfect.
So the best thing about fishing is that it's never too early to start drinking when you're fishing. And of course the best thing about Jarrod is he's always handy with a frosty froth wagon at the end of an expedition. Jarrod, thank you so much for today.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Let's recap a little bit.
Sure.
So we covered walking in the water.
We did, that was the first one.
And casting. And I cast once and I caught a fish.
You did.
The problem being that we hadn't covered what to do beyond casting.
I failed in my job as a fly fishing guide, and I left you in the lurch a
You
little
didn't
bit.
know that I was just going to be a natural
I should have known.
fishmonger,
Yeah.
meat monster.
Yeah. Meat hook.
Meat hook.
The old meat hook.
That's what it's good. But you ultimately succeeded. You showed me how to do it, and you caught an enormous fish.
I caught a giant, like maybe 3-4 inch rainbow trout.
We can say now how big. I mean, that was a big one. Fish stories.
It was a big one. Yeah.
Fish stories and froth wagons when you get back. Thank you so much. As I always like to say, sometimes you catch the fish. Sometimes the fish catches you.
It's true.
I'd say I'm hooked.
No hurry. When
Spencer loves seeing me do dumb shit.
Oh,
He's like, that's going in.
that's the
No chance you're putting that in there, Spenny.